Hey everyone, how's it going? Thanks so much for tuning in. Today, we're going to be taking an in-depth look at the Mercedes-AMG EQS. As with all of my reviews, I'm going to cover all of the ins and outs and take this thing on a thorough drive. There's a whole lot of stuff to cover, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. The EQS is a first for Mercedes-Benz. It's their first model based on a dedicated platform whose architecture is geared towards luxury class electric vehicles. It's available in both single and dual electric motor models, plus a wild AMG variant. It most closely competes against the Tesla Model S, Lucid Air, Porsche Taycan, and the Audi e-tron GT. As a clean sheet design not shared with any current gasoline-powered vehicle from Mercedes-Benz, the EQS packaging, materials, aesthetics, and safety systems are optimized not only to support an advanced all-electric powertrain, but to take advantage of the benefits electric power offers for quiet comfort, ample space, and an innovative design. Cab-forward proportions, a long wheelbase, and a sloping fastback roofline expands cabin space, while the inclusion of four-wheel steering makes the car surprisingly nimble. The one-bow design language stretches the bodywork over the cabin in a taut, coupe-like silhouette, while the black panel front and full-width front and rear light bars evoke a futuristic elegance. LEDs accomplish every exterior lighting function with distinctive style. An additional benefit of the purpose-built design of the EQS is the achievement of an incredibly low 0.23 drag coefficient. Streamlining, seam sealing, and minimalization, along with the wheel design, tire spoilers ahead of each wheel, highly smooth underbody paneling, a standard rear lip spoiler, and a self-lowering air suspension all add up to enhanced comfort, stable handling, driving range, and efficiency. Bold and muscular yet flowing AMG lower bodywork enhances both aesthetics and aerodynamics. The deep front apron features a splitter and air intake surrounds with thin chrome detailing. Flared side sills bridge the wheel arches and visually hug the road. A larger rear lip spoiler, vertical breakaway edges, and a black lower diffuser with 6 longitudinal fins round out the more aggressive profile. AMG claims that the larger rear spoiler reduces lift further than the standard spoiler without increase in drag. The black panel front-end design is a new interpretation of the classic AMG grille. Vertical bars and a large central emblem are set in a three-dimensional display of brilliant chrome against a gloss black background. This example is equipped with the optional night package, which adds even more jet black accents to the menacing look of the AMG EQS. The front air dam, rear apron, and side sills feature black chrome details. The side mirrors and side window surrounds are also finished in deep gloss black. The AMG EQS is available in 3 trim levels: the $147,500 premium trim, the $148,250 exclusive trim, and the $151,050 pinnacle trim. As with any Mercedes-AMG product, the EQS is highly customizable, with 9 exterior colors, 4 interior themes, 4 interior trim styles, 4 wheel styles, and tons of optional extras ranging from multi-contour rear seats with massage to a dash cam and even a triple-stage cabin air filtration system. There's a ton of advanced features available to take this car to even higher thresholds of luxury. This example is an exclusive trim equipped with a number of optional extras, such as cardinal red metallic paint, carbon ceramic brakes, 22-inch AMG turbine wheels, laminated safety glass with infrared protection, the automatic comfort door package, and more. The total MSRP including destination for what you see here is $159,480. If you're not needing the AMG model, the EQS is also available in 3 lower priced models, starting with the $102,310 EQS 450 Plus, the $107,400 EQS 454 Matic, and the $125,900 EQS 584 Matic. The wheel and tire setup on this car is massive. The AMG EQS offers 4 wheel options to choose from, 3 of which are 21 inches in diameter. These wheels at 22 inches are the largest AMG offers. They feature a captivating array of fine spokes, each one machine polished at its outermost edge, then folded into a turbine-style vane to form a full black center with concealed lug nuts. All of the AMG wheels are 10 inches wide regardless of the diameter. The tires are 275/35 Michelin Pilot Sport EV summer tires, which offer excellent standing start traction and cornering grip. With so much power on tap, a beefy brake system is a must. The AMG EQS is offered with 2 setups. The standard compound brake system features large ventilated and perforated discs that deliver high levels of fade resistance and durability. They measure 16.3 by 1.3 inches in the front and 14.9 by 0.9 inches in the rear. They're clamped down by 6-piston and single-piston calipers respectively. Harder, longer-wearing carbon fiber reinforced ceramic front discs are available as an option. They're able to endure extreme heat and loads, making them excellent brakes for track use. Compared to the standard brakes, they offer even shorter stopping distances in addition to higher fade resistance and high-performance driving. The bronze-painted calipers feature AMG carbon ceramic logos. Not only do the massive 17.4 by 1.6 inch front discs offer a higher total braking force, they are also significantly lighter than steel discs, helping enhance suspension and steering response. An innovative, high-tech standard feature is the iBooster Intelligent Electromechanical Brake Booster, which ensures that the braking system efficiently combines energy recuperation with the hydraulic brakes. The iBooster is specifically tuned for the AMG's larger brake system to deliver a surprisingly authentic driving experience with excellent feel and response. With the carbon ceramics, expect stopping distances from 60 miles an hour to take no more than 110 feet. Paddles on the steering wheel let you vary the intensity of energy recuperation by deceleration and braking during normal driving. 3 levels of recuperation are selectable: normal, increased, which can allow 1 pedal driving, and none, effectively coasting when you let off the accelerator. A D auto setting can activate the intelligent Eco Assist feature, which processes data from the vehicle's driving assistance and navigation systems to help you maximize your efficiency and energy recuperation from braking or coasting. Using GPS and map data, topography, traffic, and the detection of nearby vehicles via radar and the stereo camera, Eco Assist can optimize energy recovery to the situation, and also allow pure 1-pedal driving in some conditions. The chassis of the EQS, which features a 4-link axle at the front and a multi-link axle at the rear, is closely related in design to the new S-Class. The steering system is an electromechanical rack and pinion setup that offers a tight 13.8:1 ratio in just 2 turns from lock to lock. It delivers quick response in corners, easy maneuverability at low speeds, and precise on-center feel and straight-line stability. A unique AMG performance steering wheel is standard. It's finished in Nappa leather or a combination of Nappa leather and microfiber, with a flattened lower section. In order to meet the higher performance and comfort thresholds you'd expect from an AMG, many of the chassis and suspension components have been modified in one way or another. Mercedes Airmatic air suspension with adaptive electronically controlled dampers is also standard, along with rear axle steering. The latter allows up to 9 degrees of angle for enhanced agility. At speeds below 37 miles per hour, the rear wheels steer in the opposite direction to the front wheels, virtually shortening the wheelbase. This makes the car more maneuverable, light-footed, and nimble. In fact, the turning circle is only 35.8 feet, which is impressive for such a big car. At speeds above 37 miles per hour, the rear wheels steer in the same direction as the front wheels. This virtually extends the wheelbase to increase the handling stability and driving safety at high speeds, and during fast lane changes or sudden evasive maneuvers. Each damper uses 2 continuously variable control valves, one for rebound damping and one for compression damping. They operate independently of one another in response to data taken from the acceleration and wheel speed sensors, adjusting the damping force for each wheel in a few milliseconds based on changing road surfaces and driving conditions. The air suspension also self-lowers at speed to further enhance handling stability and aerodynamics. In addition to a unique subframe and engine mountings, the AMG chassis treatment includes revised transverse stabilizers, wheel carriers, control arms, and a modified rear axle design. The EQS rides on a 126.4-inch wheelbase and is 205.3 inches long. The AMG model weighs around 5,952 pounds. Yes, that's nearly 3 tons, but it's evenly distributed front and rear with a really low center of gravity. This car is so fast and so stable, it's hard to wrap your head around how AMG overcame physics in such a spectacular way. I don't think this car was ever intended to be a driver's car, but it sure surprised me. The suspension tuning is a perfect balance between ride quality and handling. Even over rougher roads and tight corners, you don't notice any excessive up and down or side to side motions. The car maintains great composure and is still pretty comfy in its most sportiest settings. It's a proper luxury car that's also a lot of fun to drive. Vehicle sound has always been a special part of the AMG driving experience. The same goes for the AMG EQS, as it brings a new, powerfully sonorous sound to electric driving. The sound system uses special loudspeakers, subwoofers, and a sound generator to create a unique experience inside and outside, with a tonality and intensity to match the current driving status, the selected driving mode, or the driver's preference. The driving characteristics of the AMG EQS can be altered by the touch of a button to suit different situations or personal preferences. There are 4 modes to choose from, including Slippery, Comfort, Sport, and Sport Plus. Each has their own preset parameters for drivetrain response, steering effort, rear axle steering behavior, the AMG air suspension, and more. There's a 5th mode too, called Individual, where you can tune things exactly to your liking. For even more control behind the wheel, you can use the ESP off function. In addition to the dynamic switch in the center stack and being able to access all of the different driving mode features from the infotainment system, there's a set of controls on the steering wheel that lets you adjust performance settings quickly and easily, with integrated color displays to confirm your selection. The left switches can be assigned to functions such as damping modes of the suspension, the AMG sound experience, or even some of the comfort and display settings. The right round control knob selects and displays the current driving mode. AMG's standard Dynamic Plus package combines several additional features, including Race Start, a top speed of 155 miles per hour, and 3 selectable levels for the AMG sound experience, including Balanced, Sport, and Powerful. The AMG sound experience can also be deactivated at any time via the settings of the multimedia system, and separately for the interior and exterior. The AMG EQS utilizes a dual motor layout, one in the front and one in the rear, with a total output of 649 horsepower and 700 pound-feet of torque. For our discussion, I wanted to show you all underneath the hood, even though there's not much to see. Typically, the hood release is blocked off from easy access because there's no real need for anyone to access the underhood area other than service technicians. That's why you have a little door on the driver's side fender. It's a remote fill reservoir for the windshield washer fluid. The transmission is a single-speed automatic with Mercedes electronic column selector. If the temperature and state of charge are suitable, the maximum horsepower and torque when Race Start is activated is briefly increased to 751 and 752 respectively. In this case, the car accelerates from a standstill to 60 miles an hour in just 3.4 seconds. The instant torque delivery that EVs are known for never gets old. An electro-specific development of AMG's 4MATIC Plus all-wheel drive system can continuously distribute torque to all 4 wheels with infinite front and rear axle variability. Markedly quicker in response than a mechanical all-wheel drive system and virtually weightless, the system can calculate and adjust the torque split 10,000 times per minute. Comfort mode emphasizes efficiency and range, while Sport and Sport Plus emphasize driving dynamics with a greater rear axle bias. The permanently excited synchronous electric motors, or PSMs, feature enhanced windings, actuators, and programming for higher RPMs, leading to quicker acceleration and a higher top speed. The 6-phase rear motor is especially powerful. Compared to the motors on the standard EQS models, the AMG versions feature new windings, stronger currents, and new actuation via inverters with specially developed software for greater rotational speeds and more power. AMG-specific cooling helps maintain consistent response during performance driving and varying climates. Several circuits manage heating and cooling of various vehicle systems to enhance performance, durability, driving range, and driving comfort. The powertrain cooling circuit helps maintain the electric motor output under the stress of repeated acceleration and teams with the cabin heating system to reduce the need for electric heating. The battery has its own cooler-chiller system that's especially helpful during fast charging. Cabin air is cooled independently as well. The EQS is built on a 400-volt architecture, featuring a high-voltage lithium-ion battery with an energy density of nearly 108 kilowatt-hour. It's managed by innovative software developed by Mercedes-Benz that can be updated over the air without a dealer visit to help maintain its performance throughout its long lifespan. The battery warranty is valid for up to 10 years or 155,000 miles. AMG-specific wiring and battery management is tailored to the car's high-performance character. In the Sport and Sport Plus driving modes, the focus is of course on performance, while Comfort mode focuses on operating range. The charge port in the rear fender eases attachment of compatible DC and AC charging devices. The AC socket allows for level 1 charging from a standard 110-volt household outlet or level 2 charging from a 240-volt home installation or public charging station, with typical charge times of approximately 30 miles of range per hour with using level 2. Level 3 DC fast charging available at many public stations can replenish the battery to 80% in about half an hour, or add up to 186 miles of range in just 15 minutes. The AMG EQS has a max range of about 277 miles, which is mainly due to the heightened performance. In comparison, the EQS 580 has a total range of about 340 miles. The exclusive architecture of the EQS has been developed with safety considerations geared towards its electric drivetrain and packaging. The battery is embedded within the unibody in a protective shell with extruded aluminum side members and a double-walled base plate. An extensive testing regimen included not only crash tests, for which Mercedes-Benz is renowned, but special considerations for battery safety. Multi-parameter monitoring can initiate automatic emergency shutdown of the battery if needed. A standard keyless go system lets you unlock, start, and drive away without removing the smart key from your person. You can lock and unlock the doors with a touch of the exterior handles. Seamless door handles retract flush with the bodywork, yet can extend to greet your hand as you approach. They're LED backlit at night and have the Mercedes-Benz logo etched in. The handles also have the ability to automatically deploy in special situations, such as after an accident. This example is equipped with the optional automatic comfort door package. It includes power operating and closing front and rear doors with infinite stop, which allows you to open the doors to any angle, making it easy to navigate tight parking scenarios. They're also self-closing, so when you shut the door to where it catches the first latch, it'll automatically be drawn to the body. The interior of the EQS is exactly what you would expect from a high-end Mercedes-Benz. It's incredibly stylish, featuring groundbreaking technology, sensuous curves, and impressive attention to detail. Like I said, there's several color themes to choose from, as well as various trim finishers, such as standard carbon fiber. This example has two-tone black and space gray Nappa leather with natural grain anthracite linden wood. AMG Sport front seats combine sumptuous comfort and distinctive tailoring with support you can appreciate from sharp corners to long drives. Adjustable head restraints are integrated with the slim monolithic seat backs. The Nappa leather is hand-fitted to each seat and features a distinctive AMG sew pattern and metal AMG badges on the backrest. Soft, suede-like microfiber covers the roof. The front seats offer 12-way power adjustments, including a thigh extender. The seat controls are on the door panels. There's a memory system for each front seat, too. The driver's seat memory also includes the power steering column and side mirror positions. Standard heating with automatic timed step-down adds soothing, controlled comfort in cool weather. Electric heating of the windshield glass allows it to begin clearing frost and fog as soon as you start the vehicle, even on the coldest days. You also have standard ventilated front seats. By gently circulating the air through perforations in the seat and backrest, the ventilated seats help keep you cooler and your clothes drier during warmer months. On cold or damp days, using both the ventilation and heating features simultaneously can circulate the heat seating more quickly to help keep you warm and dry. Standard multi-contour functionality for the front seats include adjustable lumbar supports, side bolsters, and shoulder supports. A range of massage programs are also included to help soothe and rejuvenate your lower back and shoulders. A network of LEDs lets you create a cabin ambiance to suit your mood. Edge lighting glows along the dash, door trim, and even the outline of each front seat back. Along with 64 selectable colors and day-night brightness modes, numerous programs let you enjoy static or slowly changing multicolor motifs. It's a beautiful display. Lighting in key locations can also welcome you into the cabin, confirm your climate control adjustments, or visually augment alerts from the exit warning assist feature. Separate left and right digital temperature controls allow the driver and front passenger to enjoy personalized comfort. In addition to the fully automatic or manual control of blower speed and airflow distribution, the system senses humidity and windshield fogging. An integrated filtration system helps remove dust, pollen, and even odors from the cabin air, while dual solar sensors team with GPS data to adjust for the angle of the sun, helping keeping cabin temperatures consistent throughout the day. You can also precondition the cabin comfort while the EQS is plugged into a charge port. The start time and settings for the climate control, along with activation of seat heating and ventilation, can be pre-selected via controls in the cabin or turned on via the Mercedes Me Connect app on your smartphone. With optional Energizing Air Control Plus, the cabin air can even be pre-purified. Preconditioning while the car is charging helps to extend your driving range once you're underway. A triple-stage filtration system, part of the optional air balance package, takes advantage of the large area under the front hood. Large particles are screened before incoming air reaches a certified HEPA filter that can remove more than 99% of particulate pollution, comparable to an operating room. As a final step, activated charcoal filtration helps remove ultrafine particles, smog, and odors from the cabin air, particularly nice for those with asthma or allergies. The system even earned European certification for bacteria and virus protection. A cool optional feature is Energizing Comfort, which coordinates climate control, ambient lighting, sound, cabin fragrance, plus front seat massage, heating, and ventilation. A variety of 10-minute programs accompany benefits to your feeling of well-being with harmonious cabin lighting and sound. A fragrance atomizer is also part of the air balance package and offers an added dimension of cabin ambiance. From an elegant LED backlit vial in the glove box and its own ductwork, any of the several distinctive yet subtle aromas is gently atomized into the cabin at periodic intervals, yet they won't linger on cabin surfaces or clothing. The vial is easily replaced when you wish to change scents. Offering both front and rear seat passengers with sweeping skyward views, a fully functional glass sunroof features a front panel that can either tilt up for ventilation or slide over the rear panel for an open air feeling. Dual interior power shades with controls allow the driver and each rear passenger to adjust the amount of sunlight entering the cabin. Front storage space includes plenty of upper and lower center console space thanks to its floating design, as well as 2 cup holders, door pockets, and a glove box. A new achievement in automotive displays is the Mercedes-Benz User Experience Hyperscreen, which unites a 12.3-inch LED instrument cluster and 2 organic LED touchscreens, measuring 17.7 inches and 12.3 inches behind a single 56-inch span of high-strength fingerprint and scratch-resistant aluminum silicate glass. Features include a dozen haptic actuators to provide tactile feedback for key controls and an innovative zero-layer menu concept. Eye tracking and light sensing abilities enhance ease of viewing. Within the instrument cluster, you have selectable AMG-specific designs that combine analog-style gauges with digital and graphical readouts. Illustrated and animated menus include readouts for vehicle information, feature settings, and driver assistance systems. It's easy to scroll through the menus via the left steering wheel touch control button. The OLED technology used in the touchscreens offers numerous benefits versus traditional LCD displays. They require no external backlighting, the active pixels appear cleaner and crisper, and overall energy consumption is reduced. Pressure-sensitive response and haptic feedback provides a more intuitive touch experience. The display on the far right of the Hyperscreen allows for individual content and up to 7 user profiles. When there's no front passenger seated, the screen can transform into a decorative element by displaying a blanket of animated stars. When in use, the front passenger becomes your co-pilot, as they have access to all of the main infotainment features, including the navigation system. The touch controls on the steering wheel make for a pretty cool modern feature that's easy to use. 4 smartphone-like pads offer direct control of countless cockpit features. The upper touchpads operate the menu screen in the instrument cluster or the central infotainment display. Larger, lower touchpads lets you vary your cruising speed or adjust the audio volume, all with your hands on the wheel. The infotainment system, referred to as Mercedes-Benz User Experience, integrates all of the aforementioned features with an industry-advancing voice control system that responds to your everyday speaking voice and phrasing of commands. You can set up multiple user profiles of favored settings, and groups of settings can be saved as themes or moods. You can personalize up to 800 vehicle settings, from music programming to seat comfort, and save them in any of the 7 user profiles. Features can even be set up when you're away from the car via the Mercedes Me mobile app. Your Mercedes Me Connect pin identifies your profile, or you can use a built-in fingerprint reader below the central touchscreen. The system can also recognize your voice and face, and can even be used in multiple cars. The Burmeister 3D audio system pairs innovations in mobile audio with wonderful quality. A digital signal processing amp can output 710 watts of total power with a natural sound spectrum in any music genre. A total of 15 speakers includes 3D surround speakers, exquisitely drilled metal speaker grills, and body-integrated front-bass subwoofers. Along with preset listening modes, sound personalization can tailor settings to your individual tastes. Wireless Apple CarPlay, wireless Android Auto, Bluetooth streaming, HD radio, satellite radio, and online music streaming are included too. State-of-the-art USB-C connectors allow plug-and-play enjoyment from your compatible device, as well as fast charging of your phone. A total of 6 ports are provided throughout the cabin. A wireless phone charging tray in the center console is standard. The optional head-up display projects a high-resolution virtual image that floats in the driver's natural field of vision. Some 30 feet in front of the windshield is a perceived size of 77 inches. The full-color graphical display can show driving speed, driving assist features, and exclusive AMG content, including AMG TrackPace progress. AMG TrackPace lets you store performance data from your vehicle in the infotainment system during track driving, such as speed, acceleration, and lap and sector times. Overhead 3D cameras let the infotainment system respond to occupants' hand and arm movements. Reach for the touchscreen and the display can highlight likely desired features, such as seat comfort settings. Key features can also be controlled by simple hand gestures, like pointing to the rearview mirror to turn on a map light. Programmable favorite features can be activated by pointing forward with 2 fingers. An added benefit includes driver's seat pre-positioning based on your stature. Finally, you can easily access the internet from your vehicle without using the smartphone data plan. It's easy to sign up directly within the car or on the provider's website, and no additional vehicle options are required. With a secure, high-speed connection for up to 8 compatible devices, all passengers can stay connected on the go. There's even a whole bunch of games built into the infotainment system, so you have something to do when you're sitting around bored. I don't think I've ever driven a vehicle with more standard safety features than the EQS. The list is massive to the point where I don't have time to cover everything, but I want to share what I believe to be some of the cooler features. Some of the basic standard features include evasive steering assist, active lane keeping and lane change assist, active brake assist with cross-traffic functionality, crosswind assist, active speed limit assist, adaptive high beam assist, attention assist with facial recognition, front and rear cross-traffic alert with pedestrian detection and automatic braking, rain sensing windshield wipers, and Parktronic with active park assist. A surround view camera system is standard too. The adaptive cruise control system, which features stop and go ability, has the ability to team up with the navigation's electric intelligence software to optimize acceleration and speed for maximum range or for a desired charge status at your destination. There's also an active steering assist feature that enables semi-autonomous driving, as long as you're able to intervene at any time. If the steering wheel's capacitive touch technology sees that your hands are off the wheel for a prolonged period, it'll start providing visual and audible alerts. If you don't respond, an active emergency stop system will start reducing the cruising speed in stages all the way to a stop and turn the hazard lights on. If an airbag deploys, the car will automatically initiate a call to Mercedes-Benz Emergency Services, transmitting your GPS-determined location and helpful vehicle information on your behalf. Trained experts are on call 24/7 to help summon local emergency responders to your location. You can also press the SOS button in the overhead console anytime you need emergency assistance or see someone else who does. This service is provided for as long as you own the vehicle, no matter who's driving. In conjunction with active blind spot assist, there's exit warning assist, which watches out for vehicles, cyclists, or pedestrians that could be at risk if the door is opened. When it comes to airbags, there's 7 that come standard for 9-way occupant protection. There are dual-stage front airbags, a driver's knee airbag, front side impact airbags, and side curtain airbags for the front and rear seats. Optional features include a dash cam, rear side impact airbags, and rear seat belt bags. The standard pre-safe system can detect instability during certain vehicle maneuvers that may suggest a collision or a rollover is imminent. It can then tighten the front seat belts, adjust the front passenger seat, and close the windows and sunroof, all in an effort to better prepare the occupants and restraints in the moments before a collision. If no accident occurs, the seatbelt tensioner is reversed, and you simply readjust your seat, open the sunroof, and continue on your way. An important feature of pre-safe can also help reduce the effects of a collision on occupants' hearing. When the sensors of pre-safe detect an impending impact, it can emit a special pink noise tone via the audio system just before the collision. The tone's frequency is tuned to pre-trigger a natural reflex within the human ear canal that can help shut out loud noises in advance of the actual impact. When it comes to possible rear-end collisions, there's a radar sensor in the rear bumper that can help detect an impending impact, at which pre-safe will engage the seatbelt tensioners and firmly apply and hold the brakes if the vehicle is stationary. When it comes to possible rear-end collisions, there's a radar sensor in the rear bumper that can help detect an impending impact, at which pre-safe will engage the seatbelt tensioners and firmly apply and hold the brakes if the car is stationary, to help reduce peak loads on all occupants as well as reduce the risk of a secondary collision. In a side collision at which the front and rear crumple zones can't be applied, a chamber in the front seat side bolster nearest the door rapidly inflates to help move the occupant further from the door while also helping reduce the relative space between the car's side structure and the occupant's torso. Adaptive braking technology integrates a suite of advances. If you lift off the accelerator quickly, predictive brake priming can set the pads closer to the discs for more immediate response when you apply the brakes. In the rain, automatic brake drying can periodically apply the brakes just enough to sweep water buildup from the discs. It's not something you would ever notice. During uphill starts, Hill Start Assist can help prevent unwanted rollback, while a hold feature can make long red lights or stop traffic a little easier. Torque vectoring brake technology provides additional comfort and precision in turns via targeted rear wheel braking. If the vehicle's electronic stability control program detects understeer while cornering, the system can apply the brake to the inside rear wheel, temporarily shifting torque distribution in favor of the outside wheel. This can cause the vehicle to gently pivot in compensation, to put it on a line of travel or vector better suited to the turn. Lastly, with its industry-leading car-to-X communication, every new EQS can automatically alert a central notification system of certain dangers, from detected wheel spin to the use of hazard flashers or even windshield wipers. The system can then alert other drivers with Car2X via in-dash displays or announcements, allowing precautions to be taken before reaching a hazard. The rear seat in this example is for the most part the standard configuration. There are some optional extras that you'll notice, but there's a lot more than what meets the eye too. Along with being able to sit up to 3 people, there's child seat anchors built in. The coupe-like profile does prevent some limitations of headspace, but overall legroom and lateral space is quite good thanks to the long wheelbase and wide stance. The outboard rear seats come standard with 3-stage heating that automatically step down after several minutes, just like the front seats. Ventilated outboard rear seats are optional. If you wanted to really take things over the top, power reclining outboard seats are optional, letting rear seat passengers ride in first-class comfort. Like their front seat counterparts, they also have the multi-contour design with adjustable lumbar supports, side bolsters, and shoulder supports. In their standard configuration, I felt the backrest was a little too vertical for my liking, something that would be easily remedied with the adjustable seats. Other than that, they feel really nice. The head restraints are available with detachable pillows upholstered in soft microfiber color match to the cabin. On top of that, the pillows can be had with built-in heating to help warm your neck and shoulder area. If no one is sitting in the middle seat, there's a center armrest that can be brought down. It has retractable cup holders and a built-in phone charger. An additional option is an upgraded center armrest, which offers covered storage, cup holders that fold away, and a wireless charging pad. An optional 4-zone climate control system offers individual controls for the front and rear seats. In addition to fully automatic or manual control of blower speed and airflow distribution, the system includes sun and humidity sensors, a dust and pollen filter, and an advanced charcoal filter that automatically recirculates cabin air upon detecting a significant increase in smog. The system also detects seatbelt usage and then focuses first on areas of the cabin where occupants are seated. That's fascinating. There's adjustable air vents in the back of the center console and in the B-pillars. Other standard amenities include overhead illumination, coat hooks, and USB charge ports. For added convenience, you can fully open the liftgate via a switch on the driver's interior door panel or a button on the smart key remote. The emblem on the trunk houses the rear view camera and doubles as a trunk release button too. Press the button on the underside of the trunk lid to close it. A sensor can automatically stop the lid if it detects an obstruction while closing, and the operating height can easily be set to a lower limit for lower garages. Even more convenient is the standard hands-free feature that lets you open or close the liftgate with a gentle kick of your foot under the rear bumper. It's really helpful when you've got an armful of packages. Inside, there's 22 cubic feet worth of cargo space, but by folding down the rear seats, you can expand that up to a maximum of 63 cubic feet. Having the hatchback design versus a traditional trunk makes this car quite practical for carrying loads of stuff. The rear seat is a 40-20-40 split design, so there's several ways to expand on cargo room depending on how many people are sitting in the back seat. There's LED lighting on the sides, D-rings in the floor, hooks on the sides, a netted pocket on the left side, a standard removable privacy cover, and underfloor storage. Not to mention bright threshold plates to complement the door sills. Well everyone, that's going to wrap it up for this video. I hope you all enjoyed the in-depth look at the Mercedes-AMG EQS. Be sure to stay tuned next time and leave a like down below because it really helps the videos a lot. If you haven't subscribed already, consider doing that too because of course there's always a lot more content where that came from. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.